25-year-old Alexandr Wang is a name to reckon within the famous Silicon Valley. The world's youngest billionaire has become popular as a bold entrepreneur with a vision to make it big, or to say bigger, than Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. So in this video, we are going to talk about the world's youngest self-made billionaire. The son of Chinese migrants who grew up on the New Mexico military base, Wang developed a data tagging system as a summer vacation project, which has been looked upon as a phenomenon by world leaders in artificial intelligence. Alexandr Wang dropped out of MIT at 19, following his formative years in the shadows of the nuclear weapons program of America. He co-founded Scale AI. Currently, he is helping the Air Force, Army, GM, and Flexport unlock their data's potential. Now, his company uses AI to determine how much damage Russian bombs are inflicting on Ukraine. At the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Wang started his undergraduate studies towards a Bachelor's of Science degree in Mathematics and Computer Science, aka MIT. The Scale was founded by him and another young expert in technology, Lucy Guo, during the summer following the completion of his first academic year at the illustrious New England institution. Forbes claimed that the two people who would later go on to create the company met while they were both employed for the online question and answer service Quora. The Scale was launched by the entrepreneurial couple with funding from the Y Combinator startup accelerator in the United States. On starting Scale, Wang recounted, "I told my parents it was just going to be a thing I did for the summer. Obviously, I never went back to school." With approximately $100 million in annual revenue, Wang's company Scale AI was valued at $7.3 billion, following a $325 million fundraising round last year. According to Forbes, Wang is the youngest self-made millionaire in the world, with an estimated $1 billion value of 15% ownership in his company. Wang has already been mentioned in Forbes' 2018 30 Under 30 list before obtaining the notable title of being the world's youngest self-made millionaire. The annual list highlights the most outstanding rising stars, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and brilliant brains from a variety of various fields and businesses. Scale AI reportedly assists organizations in tackling the data preparation required to train artificial intelligence systems, as reported by Fortune magazine. Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Now, let's get back to our topic. Because it is the most well-established business in the field, its applications may be found in a wide variety of fields, including mapping, robotics, virtual reality, the armed forces, as well as autonomous vehicles, and the government. Every industry is sitting on huge amounts of data. Our goal is to help them unlock the potential of the data and supercharge their businesses with AI, said Wang. In his childhood, Wang was a math who often took part in national math and coding competitions. He signed up for his first ever national math competition in 6th grade with the intention of securing a free ticket to Disney World. Though he did not win the competition, he got his trip to the destination anyway. Because Scale's technology is so effective and beneficial, more than 300 different businesses and organizations have signed up to use the outstanding service that the company offers. General Motors, PayPal, Toyota, SAP, Lyft, and even the United States military are among the well-known organizations that make use of the technology developed by Wang's company. Alexandr is also a frequent guest on a number of podcasts, where he discusses his work in the tech industry. He appeared on popular shows like This Week in Startups and the 19% podcast. In point of fact, he held the 2,534th spot on Forbes' list of the world's richest people. While he's not a partier like his co-founder, Wang actively uses social media to promote his public image. Like most young men, he uses Twitter to share his views on the new Spider-Man movie with his 20,000 followers and has a blog in which he writes about the secrets of his success and offers advice to future entrepreneurs. Some of the blog posts say that an optimistic attitude is fundamental for achieving objectives, and the simplest formula for success is to hire employees who care about the company and its goals. As a student at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Alexandr Wang was the casualty of wickedness that plagues college campuses the world over. His roommates were stealing his food. Specifically, they were taking his yogurts. Yogurt is one of the easiest foods to steal because it's so perfectly contained, he said. It's the perfect crime. So, Wang put a camera on the inside of his fridge that he hoped would not just record the happenings of the fridge for him to review later. But no, on its own, that yogurt had gone missing. He soon realized, though, that such a system would need to learn quite a lot to do what, for a human century, would be a relatively simple task. For one, the system would have to learn what a yogurt looks like, and, just as important, what it doesn't look like. After all, plenty of other things are also perfectly contained. It would also have to learn the numerous places the yogurt might be in the fridge, and the copious configurations of surrounding items. To gain this artificial intelligence, his system would not only need a wealth of images to learn from, it would need the important parts of those images to be labeled. This idea of labeling is key. Only then could the AI learn the nature of the relevant elements. Only then could the data become useful. Indeed, only then could his system spot yogurt theft. Wang is guided by a core principle: you have to give a crap. His fridge experiments made him realize just how essential and underserviced labeling was to transforming companies' wealth of data into beneficial uses. Labeling could empower projects that could help fix far bigger problems like climate change and expanding medical care access. That is, solutions worth giving a crap about. One of the most valuable things that you can do is focus really finely. Initially, says Wang, by doing so, you can devote yourself to fully understanding your client's needs. In fact, Wang had at first incorrectly predicted what autonomous vehicles would need scale to solve. If we had not focused all of our attention towards this set of customers, we may not have talked to them enough to actually have realized that we were focused initially on the totally wrong problem set. He says, we've laid the foundations, but the best of these technologies is yet to come. He says, Wang is a believer in his breakthroughs and in sustaining a high pace, or refusing to succumb to incrementalism. Wang seeks two forms of giving a shit: about work in general and about scale in particular. For the former, Wang thinks that a person's passion can be revealed by their attention to detail, not just in the larger, more noticeable parts of a project, but in the smaller elements too. He asks prospective employees, what are some of the details that you think someone may never notice, but that you sweat the effort on? What were the things that were 5% of the work but took you hours and hours? He seeks that craftsmanship as evidence of an almost seductive call to the work. When evaluating a prospective employee's passion for scale, in particular, Wang wants that desire to come from within. He's learned not to throw out reasons for why that employee specifically might be fit for the team. Instead, he simply gives an authentic, though, of course, impassioned pitch about the work they're doing. He lets the recruit decide if it's something they believe in too. He doesn't want his pitch to persuade them. He wants the company's values to do the heavy lifting. So, that's it. Please like, share, and comment your thoughts below if you liked this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video.